Welcome back to MyTown. Previously, we were introduced to the 6 principles of asset management contained within the asset management policy. We learned that MyTown's goal is to provide services that protect and enhance the quality of life for their residents by making the best possible decisions regarding the town's assets. The asset management policy is based on 6 principles. The principles are forward-looking and sustainable, robust, repeatable, and transparent decision-making, risk-based perspective, whole life cycle perspective, people-focused, and sound asset information. In this video, the champion of forward-looking and sustainable will guide MyTown in understanding this principle. MyTown's managers have been reviewing the asset management plan and are concerned that there's a financial shortfall in future years if the current levels of service are to be maintained.
Some of these levels of service are not affordable. Let's review them. Firstly, we have the road resurfacing program, which will exceed the available funding in future years, meaning that the current level of service is not sustainable. Secondly, a portion of the stormwater network was designed in the 50s to a different standard. As this infrastructure reaches end of life on functional capability, there's a requirement to meet current level of service expectations to control and reduce flooding events. This represents a substantial financial requirement in future years. Thirdly, MyTown's flagship community center is planned to have all its rubberized flooring replaced, even though most of the flooring is in relatively fair to good condition. A level of service expectation at this flagship community center is to have all flooring in good or better condition. This level of service expectation is unaffordable under the current financial constraints. How do we want to handle this financial shortfall?
Let's engage the public to identify what levels of service will be acceptable and affordable. Thank you all for joining us today. Your input is essential in helping us understand the service level expectations that the community is willing to support and invest in. Let's start our discussion.
The public has recommended to reduce some of our current service levels and increase our maintenance efforts to accommodate a reduction in service. This could mean bumpier roads and community centers with aged assets and possibly increased localized flooding.
Don't forget to review your asset management principles.
After reviewing public consultation service options with our asset management principles, such as whole life costing and risk, we calculated the impact these alternate service levels would have on our residents. MyTown has developed a plan to make their long-term forecasts sustainable that the public has accepted.
MyTown has decided on the following: to reduce the level of service for road surfaces and, as a result, increase our pothole and crack filling program. To develop a separate storm water fee to support the funding requirements over the stormwater upgrades and asset renewals. To communicate to the residents that this flagship community center will be having its flooring replacement deferred to future years, since most of the flooring is still in fair condition and with increased spot repairs can ensure long-term affordability. MyTown has made some decisions based on financial concerns and has positioned themselves to be able to provide services that the community is confident are sustainable, affordable, and will continue to meet their needs. Forward-looking and sustainable is one of the 6 principles of MyTown's asset management policy. You too could be a champion of this principle.